Okay, this is Cooking for Guys here, Thanksgiving edition. Just doing some prep work. I like to leave all this boring stuff out. This is pineapples, crushed pineapples, and sliced Granny Smith apples, peeled, obviously. I've already made the Jello. I've got some raspberry Jello. See that raspberry Jello in there? And I've got the real deal whole cranberry sauce in there as well, in that Jello. When that Jello starts to congeal a little bit, I'm gonna add these pineapples. I'm gonna add these. Hi world, how y'all doing? I'm gonna add these pineapples and apples and crushed pecans to that, and that's gonna be my homemade cranberry sauce. I got this recipe from a client, so it's my first time trying it. So I got about an hour and a half before that Jello starts to congeal before I add this mixture. So, like I said, I like to leave all the, hey Rufus, I like to leave all the boring stuff out. But I think it is important that you guys see that stuff. Now I'm going to start working on my my boiled deviled eggs. So I'll be back with y'all in a minute. Let me get my pots and pans ready for the deviled eggs and we'll be back. So I've added my eggs to my water, cold water. I'm just going to bring that up to a boil. I'm going to boil those eggs pretty good, get them nice and firm. I don't want to overboil them, so once that boils, it'll probably be about a 10-minute boil once they start boiling. And then I'll show you how to make some deviled eggs. Alright. Alright, I didn't want y'all to miss nothing. I'm starting to work on my green bean casserole. Got some onions frying in here. I fried up some bacon. That's going to go on my green bean casserole. This is some onions that I'm frying up in the bacon renderings. Like I said, I like to keep all the boring stuff out. This is the green beans, the cream of mushroom soup. I use cream of chicken soup too. A lot of people don't like a lot of mushrooms. So this is ready. I'm going to add the onions to this here in a little bit. And this is only Wednesday, folks, so I'm about halfway done with my cooking. Eggs are boiling nicely here. I'm going to do about 6 more minutes and we're going to start working on those deviled eggs. But again, I'm getting ready to take those onions out, drain them off, and add those to the green bean casserole. Okay, the eggs are about done here. I'm getting ready to start another pot. This is just water, salt, and pepper, a little bit of olive oil. This is what I'm going to make my macaroni noodles in. I'm going to make some homemade macaroni and cheese. So this is getting started here. These are the eggs here, getting ready to take them off here in a minute. This is the green bean casserole with the onions and the bacon renderings, and the green beans, salt, pepper, cream of chicken, cream of mushroom. So this will all be ready. Just all they got to do tomorrow is just throw this in the oven and bake it, get it nice and bubbly. Add some French onions to the top of it. It should be good to go. So that's what we're working on right now, and we'll get started on these deviled eggs here in a few minutes. Okay, we got the boiled eggs out, cut them in half. Now I'm going to take those yolks out. And I'll mix up the yolks with some salt, pepper, a little bit of mustard, some of that pickled relish, and some bacon. And I'm going to make some of the best dang deviled eggs you'll ever have. So we'll be back directly, and I'll show you how all that's done. Alright. Okay kids, those are those wonderful deviled eggs. They're ready to rock and roll. I'm going to put them in the refrigerator, cover them up, and they'll be ready for tomorrow. Again, pretty easy. I just took some mustard, boiled the eggs, took the yolks out, Mix the yolks with a little bit of mustard, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, some bacon, and some pickled relish, sweet cube pickled relish. And I garnished with paprika, you know, kind of make them look like Mom used to make them. She never added bacon though. But anyway, they say bacon makes everything better. So I'm hoping that's going to work on this one. These are going in the fridge. They'll be ready to serve tomorrow. Alright. This is Thanksgiving Cooking with Guys. Okay, got the eggs put away. Got my cheese. Got my noodles ready for my macaroni and cheese. I've added 1 can of cream cheese, you know, like cream of cheese soup. Cheddar cheese soup is what I've added by Campbell's. And then I've added about a half of Velveeta cheese and a quarter stick of butter. And I'm just melting all this up real good, getting it nice and ready to rock and roll. And then I'll add it to my casserole dish, cover it with cheddar cheese, and that bad boy will be ready to throw in the oven tomorrow. Get that cheese nice and bubbly, and we'll be ready to rock and roll with that too. Whew, boy, Thanksgiving is starting to look good around here. Considering I got everything done except the dang turkey almost and the stuffing, which I think I'm going to work on both of those in the morning. And I cheated, I bought a honey baked ham. But like I say, everything's rocking and rolling. I got a new friend of mine over here. He smelled the cooking, so he had to come over here and see what was going on. And Rufus is close, as always, aren't you, buddy? Anyway, this is the first Thanksgiving we're cooking for guys. We're going to have some good intel for you tomorrow on how to cook a turkey. And like I said, that pretty much wraps it up for today. Getting everything ready. The deviled eggs are done. Green bean casserole is ready to be put away. Macaroni and cheese will be ready. I'll start my butter beans and all that stuff tomorrow. It doesn't take them that long to cook. So, oh yeah, I'll be working on my sweet potatoes later on. So what I'm going to do with the sweet potatoes is instead of making a sweet potato casserole, everybody's going to have their own cooked sweet potato. And I'll talk to you a little bit more about that tomorrow. Alright, talk to you later. Cooking for Guys. Happy Thanksgiving. Alright, happy Thanksgiving, Cooking for Guys. This is that cranberry, apple, pecan, gelatin mold we made. They wibble with the wobble, but they won't fall down. Let's see, that's ready. I'm gonna cover that up and let that go all night long. I got something for you guys over here. Right now, I got them chicken gizzards going. But I shit you not. Sorry, I kid you not. They look like intestines from like a bull or a pig. So later on, we're gonna serve them as just that. Intestines. Anyway, I just want to show you that gelatin mold because it's looking great. Tomorrow we'll cut it up and serve it with the turkey and the ham. So that's what that's looking like right now. I did also I went ahead and put my neck bones, my beef stock, my bacon, and my butter beans in a crock pot. I got them on low. Add a little butter, salt and pepper. I added some peas and some carrots in there too, just because I had it. I needed to get rid of it. That would kind of be cool. But anyway, taking this, putting it back in the fridge after I covered up. And we got some bacon going for some hot dogs later for dinner. And that's Cooking for Guys Thanksgiving. Well, we're still on Wednesday. We're still in prep mode. I guess we'll join y'all tomorrow and show you the rest of the deal. Have a good night. Yeah, welcome back. It's still Thanksgiving night. I'm getting ready to throw some quail on the grill. I'm gonna do some quail for myself. The little woman wants some hot dogs, so that's easy to do. I like to make sure these quail are right. Those are my quail right there. I'm gonna chunk these bad boys on the grill. Like that right there. I got it on the top rack. I'm gonna let them go for a little while, kind of a little slow, till I get ready to cook them hot dogs. I've got them stomach side down. I'll flip them over in a minute. Like I say, stomach side down, just kind of keep them away from the heat just a little bit. Shut the grill lid here. Let them go for a little while. Those are those quail I was telling you about we buy from the Mexican store, already seasoned and already ready to go. So that'll be a good thing. Shall through the trash out, don't have a trash bag. Anyway, let me take care of some things here, and I'm gonna put some hot dogs on the grill here after a while. I'm gonna let them them quail go for a little while. Yeah, this is cooking for guys, Thanksgiving Eve. And showed you a bunch of good stuff. Tomorrow's gonna be even better. It's gonna be bright and early. Takes about 4 hours, 5 hours for that turkey to cook, because we can't fry one, because the little lady wants a traditional turkey. Anyway, we'll be back with you boys probably when this quail is done, and we'll talk to you then. Alright.